Living in the new normal, issues, challenges, and the way forward. The presentation is maximizing the new normal in business and taking your business online. It's a presentation made by Lady Shayo Imologome, and I'm making it for the Foundation for Women's Health, Promotion and Welfare Initiatives. Saturday, the 12th of December, 2020. So, welcome, ladies, and thank you for having me. Today, we're going to have a very engaging and interesting discussion. In the economy of today, you have to understand that if you're running a business, you either innovate or die. Change your business from brick and mortar to click and order. First and foremost, let's ask ourselves the question, what type of business can have an online presence? The truth is, any type of business. In today's world, almost every business has some level of online presence, even if it's just on social media. The extent to which you conduct your business operations online will vary from one industry and one business to another. So, what are the advantages of taking your business online? First and foremost are the cost savings, because when you are doing more of your business online, there are lot less overheads. So imagine a company that sells products, for example, physical products. For example, I ran a handbag business, and I ran that business for years. I never had a shop, I never had a warehouse, but I was actively selling my handbags online. So the cost of renting a shop, renting a space, getting or having a warehouse, I was completely non-existent. All I needed to do was order my products and ship them to my customers when they ordered them. So it's always a lot cheaper. In many cases, it's a lot cheaper to do your business or to run your business online. Another advantage is that you could also have reduced staff costs or reduced staff requirements. Why? Because when you are doing it online, you can automate a lot of the processes, and that will eliminate human intervention. So you can automate a lot of your processes, eliminating human intervention. Then another advantage is that you can manage your business from anywhere because it's online. So you could be on holiday in the Bahamas and still monitor what's going on in your company. Reaching more customers globally. Globalization is one of the major advantages of the internet. So you could sell your products to people anywhere in any location and get them delivered. You could be in Ghana and sell to people in the North Pole, if you like. So you can reach a whole lot more people when your business is online, unlike if you're just physical. Like I said, automating your processes so that you can sell 24/7. So if you've got a very sophisticated automated process, you actually don't have to be online yourself 24/7. People, if the automation is working well, people can go onto your site or your platform, order your product or your service, pay for it, and enjoy the product. It's either delivered to them, or if it's a digital product, for example, they can easily download it and consume the product. Finally, it's not too difficult to set up, and it has low setup costs. It's not difficult at all, and it has quite low setup costs. So what are you waiting for? You need to take your business online. Now, having said that, we've looked at the advantages of being online. There are a few challenges of being online, of course, but they're not something that we can't overcome. But we're going to quickly take a look at those challenges. So one of the challenges is the network, especially, the network challenge could come from your end, it could come from the customer's end, and that could lead to challenges in them placing their order or downloading your product if you have a digital product, or frustrating the entire activity of the customer. So network can sometimes be a challenge, and that's something that is completely outside your control. Another challenge is the technical part of it. You will require some level of technical ability to set it up. But not to worry, if you can't do it yourself, the good news is that you could always get a professional to do it or outsource it. Another challenge is it will require, a good response mechanism. So a customer comes to your site or your platform, places an order and has a challenge. They want to communicate with you and so that you can resolve the problem for them. It can be very frustrating if I have paid for a product or a service and I cannot complete my transaction and I'm not able to speak to someone that can help me or sort me out. So you must have that in mind when you do business online. You must be able to quickly resolve customers' technical challenges. And finally, you must prove that you're credible, especially to your first time customers. There are a lot of scammers online, people pretending to be authentic organizations, people pretending to sell products and services with the sole intention is to defraud innocent people. So a lot of people are skeptical about paying before they collect before they order the product. They want to do payment on delivery. The flip side of that is that even for the customer, for the vendor, I've had situations where I've shipped a product to a customer, and then the customer looks at it and says, "Oh, I'm not buying it anymore." That can also, who's going to pay for the transport money? So you must be able to prove your credibility to your first time customers. So now let's go on. How do we actually start? What are the first steps that we need to take in order to put our businesses effectively online? So I'll give you some directions here. First and foremost, you need to consider the industry or the business that you're currently operating in. How do you currently operate? What are the processes that you will go through in order to deliver a product or a service to your customers? When you understand your processes, you can now ask yourself, what part of the process can I take online? Or what part of that process can be carried out online? Can I deliver a product or my service remotely? If you answer that, that will give you a good indication on how you can take your business on now. Now, in the event that you can't take your product or service online, for example, a hairdresser, if your hairdresser is going to do your hair, both the hairdresser and the customer need to be in the same physical location. If you can't, deliver your product or service remotely, the next question you should ask yourself is, can you restructure or redesign any part of your business so that you can deliver your offering remotely? So in the case of the hairdresser, can you make wigs instead of, doing the hair? So you might not, if you can't physically get to the location of your customer, can you make wigs instead? Alternatively, like a restaurant, can you deliver the food? And in the case of the hairdresser, there are some hairdressers that I know that what they do is that, okay, they cannot physically come to your location to do your hair, but what they do, they have created a course where they will actually teach you how to do the hair yourself. Now that's solving the problem of the customer. The customer's problem is that I need to do my hair and I need to do it in a particular way. Now the service provider is in the US and the customer is in Canada, or the customer is in Ghana or Nigeria or the UK, and the customer needs to do hair. So what this particular hairdresser has done is that she has created a course where she will actually teach you how to do the hair yourself. She will teach you the products you need to buy and how to do the hair. And she has a practical session where you will do the hair and you will video yourself so that she can see what you're doing and see if you're doing it properly, and she can take corrections. So that way you will actually learn how to do the hair yourself, and you wouldn't need her to physically come and do it. So that person has been able to restructure or redesign part of her business so that she can still deliver an offering remotely. So that's a very good example of that. Another thing is that, can you create digital products that you can sell? So like the example I gave, what the lady did was that she created a digital product. She created an online course to help deliver the service offering to the customer. So those are the things that you can do to take your business online. So what's going online? What are the simple steps? What are the steps that we need to take? And I'm going to break it down just to 3 simple steps. These days, you can sell effectively from your social media accounts like Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp. So what are the 3 steps? Like I said, start with that social media. Depending on the type of business, a website might not be the best place to start. It's not always that you should start with a website, so don't be in a hurry. Create a strong presence and engage. Create strong presence and engagement. So create your content and engage with your prospective customers, and create new leads from there. So maximize the use of your Facebook, your Instagram, and other social media platforms, LinkedIn, depending on where you are, TikTok, Telegram. There are so many, WhatsApp. There are so many social media platforms. Maximize them first. Consider creating a website or blog. So this would be like the 3rd step. So you've started with your social media. You've created a strong presence on the other social media channels. So you can now consider whether or not you should create a website or a blog. So let's start with WhatsApp. WhatsApp for business. So move from your personal WhatsApp, to a business WhatsApp. The good thing about it is that you can actually download the two on your phone, and with the desktop, with the desktop version, you can actually put it on your laptop or your desktop. That enables you to type easily. Of course, it's a lot easier to type using your laptop keyboard than using your phone. So you can actually there's a web app that you can you put the WhatsApp on your desktop or your laptop. So move from the personal WhatsApp to the business one, and the business WhatsApp has a lot of good wonderful tools that will help you in your business. So you create a business profile. It will include your business name, contact details, email and phone number. You can create a catalog. You can create auto responses and quick replies. So if somebody contacts you and you're not on seat or you're not available, you have an auto response to say, okay, I'm not available right now. You can drop a message, or you can go to the catalog and see the products that we have available, or you could go to my social media platform, maybe my Instagram page or my Facebook page, to see more products, and I will get back to you, later. So it gives you that auto response and quick replies. You can also label your chats. So if you had a chat with a prospective customer, you can group them up and say, oh, these are chats from prospective customers that I need to follow up. You can label some other chats and say, these are customers I've already sold to. I just need to follow up with them to make repeat sales. So you can group your customers or your contacts on those that are interacting with you and give them different labels. You can also create a catalog and display your products and services, and people can actually click on those items and place an order. I remember that I used WhatsApp for a very long time. I didn't use my website, but I actually had a website, and I never one day made a single sale from that website. All my sales came from WhatsApp, from Facebook. Nothing ever came from my website, and I spent a lot of money putting that website up. So the truth is that you might not necessarily need a website. It's good to have if you can have one, but you might not necessarily need one. I never sold anything from my website. Most of my sales came from WhatsApp and Facebook. So going on to Facebook now, create a Facebook page. The page will also have a lot of details: your address, your physical address, your email address, your phone number. You can also put your Google location on your Facebook page, a little bit of information about the business, what you do. You can also sell from Facebook. So from within Facebook, you can also create a shop, and you can, send that link to people to buy directly from Facebook. You can join buying and selling groups as well, and then you can link it to your Instagram as well. Now, another good thing about Facebook is that it has insights. You can see when you create a post, you can see the number of people that viewed your posts, the number of people that interacted with your posts, and a lot of information about possible leads that could be converted to customers. Now we can look at also Instagram. Another very wonderful, very good tool. Instagram Reels is, something that is really trending these days. So you create your business page. You can advertise directly from Instagram. You can do the same as from Facebook. You can do a Facebook ad. And the good thing is that you don't need a large sum of money to do a Facebook ad. Like I told you, I sold handbags, and because I didn't want to sell pan Nigeria, I limited my catchment area to within Lagos then, because I was in Lagos. And the good thing about Facebook advertisement is that you can select your audience, you can choose the demographics. You can decide that, okay, I'm selling handbags to women between 30 and 55. That's my target audience. And you can narrow it down to even say, what kind of women are we talking about? Are they workers? Which industry do they work in? What are their consumption habits? Are they women who watch Telemundo? Are they women who watch Netflix? You can really narrow down your target audience. So once you understand who your customers are, you can narrow down your target audience when you are doing Facebook or Instagram advertising, and you can link the two. So from your Facebook portal, your Facebook business page, there is a portal where you can do all of this advertising, and you can link it to your Instagram as well. So you can actually see the progression. The insights will show you how many people have seen your ads, how many people have clicked on it, how many people are responding to it. Another thing that you can do is boost your post. So you can do very complicated ads, you can run campaigns, and if if all of that is too complicated for you, just boost your post. That's a very simple activity that you can do. Just boost your post. All of this activity is aimed at doing what? Helping you get more customers and making more sales. So these social media platforms provide an alternative to a website, and they are free and easy to create. So set them up and manage them. Use a combination of the three and cross post. Also leverage on other selling platforms like Amazon, Konga, Jumia, and Alibaba, and what have you. So you don't actually have to own your own website. You can put your products on Konga, you can put them on Jumia, you can put them on Amazon, you can put them on Alibaba. Wherever you want to sell your services or your products, you can put them there. You can later assess the progress that you're making and then decide on whether or not you really need a website for your business. Now, let's talk about how to create the website. So you've decided to create a website. What are the things that you need to do? The first thing you need to do is buy a domain name. You need to buy a domain name, and you also need to get web hosting. Web hosting will usually come with an email. So you'd have your name at yourbusiness.com. That gives a lot of credibility to your business. I even advise that even where you do not have a full website, try and get a business email, because it's always nice when people say they want to contact you. When you say your email address is at gmail.com or at yahoo.com, people tend to be skeptical. But when you say that it is info at yourbusiness.com, yeah, it gives you some level of professionalism, and people feel that yes, they are actually interacting with an authentic business. So I advise that even if you don't have a full-fledged website, try and get some web hosting, and get a domain name, and set up your email. Then of course you need to create and design the site, and you set up a payment platform. You want people to be able to pay. So the good thing, so with your website, you need to set up a payment platform. There are a lot of third-party payment platforms that you can easily use. For example, Paystack. Paystack is a very good payment platform. Paystack will, if you're in Nigeria anyway, if you're in the UK or other places, you could use PayPal. What they will help you do is create a link where people can just click and make their payment, and the money will go to you. The client will pay and the money will get to your account. So it's very simple, it's very easy, it's very straightforward. The second thing you need to do is get found on Google. So you need to develop an SEO strategy. You might need to get professionals to help you to do that. But these days, websites are so versatile, and they have tried to make them as user-friendly as possible that you can actually do some level of it by yourself. But if you're having challenges, it's always better to get a professional. Now, remember to link all your social media accounts to your website. And also consider email marketing. You want to create you need to create an email list. People that are interested in your products and services who want to hear from you regularly. So email marketing is also a very important part of managing websites, and that also helps you get leads to, for your business. So remember that you need to register your business on Google. Google Maps and Google My Business has merged together now. But it's, people want to see that you're a physical business and you're actually genuine. So if they go to Google and Google you, will they find a location? So even if you're an online company, you should have you should have a registered business address. That adds credibility to your company. So you need to generate traffic to your website. So you can do that by posting content on your other social media channels, your Snapchat, your TikTok, your Instagram, your Facebook, your LinkedIn, wherever you have presence. Drive all the traffic to your website. I've already spoken about email marketing. Write blogs. People want to, where anytime people Google particular information that is relevant to what you are selling, it will take them to your site. So they'll probably read the article and then, oh, what's this? This article is from which company? Oh, they sell this. It helps them, it helps you generate leads and creates an awareness. So write interesting blog posts. Continuously post and engage on social media. And of course, I've also mentioned before, advertise on Facebook and Instagram. You can connect your accounts together. And finally, review your progress. So you're doing a lot of things on social media, you're doing advertisement, you have created blog posts. You need to review and evaluate all of this activity and see how effective it has been and make the necessary adjustments. So what are my final thoughts? Remember to think of how to sell and make money first. So before we get, oh, we're taking our business online, you need to think what kind of business are you running? Think of how to sell and how you're going to make money first. Start from the simple social media handles like Instagram, Facebook, and WhatsApp. Use the free resources. There are so many free resources. Use them, exploit them before you use any paid platform. Use the free resources first. Get close to your customers and establish your credibility. So that is, and then, when you have credibility, it will bring more customers. So establish your credibility and get reviews and testimonials. Post them on your social media handles. I remember that I wanted to purchase a particular course one day, and I saw a testimonial from a person I knew. Now that automatically gave that particular course a lot of credibility because I actually know this person and this person has written a review. So that automatically said, well, if this person, went for this product, it's something I would like to go for as well. So reviews and testimonials are crucial. Make sure that every customer that you serve writes a good review so that you can showcase that on your various platforms. And finally, scale slowly and when necessary. Don't be in a hurry to grow big. Scale slowly and do it when necessary. So remember, you either innovate or die. Change your business from brick and mortar to click and order. So thank you so much for listening. I hope that I've helped you, and I hope you've been able to take some learnings from this very, very short discussion. Kindly remember to subscribe to my channel, and you can also shoot me an email. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day.